Okay, welcome everybody for another video of Ultimate General Civil War. Today we're going to be playing Laurel Hill. After the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, the Federal Army disengaged and moved south. All available Confederate forces in Virginia have begun fortifying the critical crossroads of Spotsylvania Courthouse in order to halt the Yankee advance further south towards our capital. At dawn on May 8th, the Federal Fifth Corps is moving against our defenses on the left flank. It seems that the Federals have planned to break through our line at Laurel Hill, which is guarded only by General Anderson's regiments. You've been ordered to dispatch one of your corps immediately, support General Anderson, and defend our left flank. Then counterattack and push the Yankees away. Okay, so as it says here, there's a General Anderson here, and so we'll be getting those troops, which is kind of cool, and they're decently. The infantry are well equipped. They've got Richmonds. The artillery is fine with the 10-pounder Parrots, and Napoleons are good, but just kind of interesting that we're kind of getting some free units out of this. We're going to go ahead and plug in our first corps because we want them getting some more experience. Something kind of fun is I gave Siegfried these Henry repeater rifles, so I'm going to have to remember that Siegfried has those. And I'm going to have to put him in a good position to use them. And then I gave these 1863s to Kemper. And then I made some more adjustments to our shock brigades. I ended up giving most of our shock brigades the 1853s. But there's a couple that are still using the Richmonds. And after this battle, I think I'm going to largely switch over to the infield 18, or are they 53s? Yes. So these infield 1853s, just because they're a little bit better in a firefight, and only slightly worse in melee. So I think that's a fair enough trade. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We've got a 20,000 man advantage here, so not expecting this to be too difficult of a fight. It seems that the Federal attack has started. Their artillery is trying to soften our trenches, and their infantry is expected to come in sight at any moment. General Anderson's men are dug into strongly fortified positions, but they are heavily outnumbered. We cannot let the enemy break through those defensive lines. More troops from the center and the right flank are on their way and soon will be under your command. Okay, so I need to figure out who exactly I want. Let's get rid of them. My skirmishers, maybe. Kemper, do away with. And Hodgson, and Pender, and Bernie. Paxton. I do want Siegfried just because I think it's going to be really funny, or really fun. I'm not sure, either one, both. Having these repeating rifles. I'm going to put them out on the flank here. And I'll take Christ. Yeah, let's make sure we've got good artillery up in here. I'm going to bring our 20-pounders over here. What else have we got for artillery? We've got these two pretty low-level brigades, so I'll bring them. And then let's bring these two low-level infantry brigades. And with that, I think we'll be good for now. Let's get this artillery into position. Same here. Yeah, we'll get Siegfried over here. We'll get our skirmishers over there. These units up here. Trigger can help support. And we've got these parrots, Napoleons, parrots. And our objectives are to hold Laurel Hill and hold Harrison's Woods. And looks like later on we'll have an opportunity to take Alsop's Fields. Which maybe that'll be here or here. I'm not sure. But we'll see. In any case, we'll get our infantry up here. And we will await a Union attack. Put those howitzers right in the middle. Put these guys next door. And I think that'll be good. Let's definitely have these parrots acting as like a counter battery where possible. Okay, looks like there's some skirmishers moving up over here, as well as 2 small brigades. But we'll be ready for them. Siegfried is moving, unfortunately, extremely slowly. Let's try to get over like that instead of walking through the woods. And for right now, maybe I'll have my skirmishers come up here and maybe sit in these woods. Or take the fortification, I'm not sure. I'm a little confused by this modifier, right? Whether that is positive or negative. Right, the 80%, because it's like, am I reloading at 80% of my normal speed, or is it like I'm enhanced by 80%? I'm not entirely sure. In any case, we are not discovered at the moment. We're still hidden. Maybe if we go from hidden to discovered, I'll put them in, but we'll see. Got some cavalry coming in apparently. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna have Weeks come support over here. And Yeah. Just because there's more units over here than what I would have expected. Oh, here was the other charge. I could hear that there was a charge coming, but I couldn't locate it for a while, so I thought it was only this one, but it looks like there was another over here. Man, these howitzers reload very slowly. Let's see if they reload faster when they're in the earthworks. I think they do. I think they do reload faster. Oh yeah. Okay, let's start running Siegfried. I want him to hit this artillery. There we go. Okay, yeah, we should have them probably cleaned up. Jesus. The repeating rifle is going to be crazy if I can actually get off 15 shots like this. Oh my goodness. This is way too funny. And I just have so many men, they just keep firing and firing. Oh man. Okay, let's go ahead and get into a position to fire on this unit. Oh man, this is so entertaining. Okay, doing well up here. Okay, there we go. We broke them. Let's go ahead and open up fire on this skirmisher brigade. Or, yeah, I mean, very small to really call it a brigade per se, but I meant to say Cutler's 2nd Brigade. I mean, the damage coming out of these guys is insane. And if I could get close with them, they would just be devastating. Okay, Siegfried did really well there. I'm gonna pull him back for a little bit. Great, it looks like we're having a tremendous effect on the artillery. Okay, reinforcements are in. So let's put them to work. Actually, let's have you come up here. Looks like the Union got some more troops, and I think this is about all of what they're going to receive. They might get a little bit more, but I don't think they'll be getting much more. Yeah, trigger. This cavalry is walking into a dangerous situation. Let's then swallow around. Here, let's come up on this guy's flank and just unload with our revolvers. Yeah, that's awesome. That was awesome. And then we'll have you move forward. move up here. Hold your fire until you get close. Close enough. Cool. Okay, got that cavalry. And let's get these guys moving up. Milroy certainly needs to move up. And Brown can as well. Do these repeaters ever reload? Oh my goodness. I've just been taking shot after shot. I think Swallow will be more helpful here in the south. I feel like this is where I've got a little bit more leverage. Let's have Kemper come up and try to get rid of this artillery. Okay. Now that they're shooting Dilger, We're going to get Siegfried into position here on the flank. We're going to get Adams around back. And we're going to mess them up. Hold fire, get closer. Adams, keep coming. Okay, now let's open up. Okay, Trimble's taken some pretty serious losses, so I'm going to take him back. Shoot. That was not what I intended. Okay. Trigger, come around here. Get our artillery a little bit closer. Let's keep all of these units moving up. Keep the pressure up. Oh, free supplies? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, let's take these supplies. Very good. Okay, just fall back. Just fall back. Attack if it is practical. Well, I think I'm already there. General, our men are struggling bravely to hold the Federal attack on the left flank, but this is not enough. The Federals have far more resources and will keep attacking. We have to counterattack the Federals' entrenched line. This must be the field, and capture Union HQ at Alsop's Fields. If we succeed, then the Yankees will be forced to withdraw their entire army from Spotsylvania. Last reinforcements are here. Awesome. Let's have our skirmishers just come all the way around at this point. And let's bring these big boys up. Okay, change of plans. Everyone hit that artillery, because these guys are just holding strong. If they shoot Siegfried, I'm going to come up and hit them. What happened to Swallow? Here he is. What if I try to send my shock troops out? Let's go ahead and charge here. Okay, looks like we obliterated that artillery. So let's hit the next one. Okay, hold off on running. We got hit from over there, apparently. Just make sure everyone's moving up. Okay, nice. We knocked out those skirmishers. Okay, let's pull back these skirms. And let's just have like everyone light up these guys in the fortification. Cool, we got some new supplies. Let's make sure these guys are keeping up. Okay. All right. I think all we've got left is these 2 units, and we'll get them. I love how these guys move so quickly. see if we can get them routing, and then I'll charge into them. Okay. Yeah, so let's finish off this unit, and then we'll get the skirmishers. And you guys hold fire. And we'll call it good. Looks like we lost about 5,000 men, but I know we inflicted a lot of damage. Yeah, so we lost about 5,500 men or infantry, 250 cavalry, but we got about 22,000 men, got all their artillery, got 1,300 cavalry, a lot of missing. Captured some more 1863s, even some of those Spencer carbines, which could be useful. I could throw some on onto the cavalry. What about the Richmonds? Did I get a bunch of Richmonds from... Yep. Very nice. Got some of my repeater rifles back. Honestly, I was pretty happy with how my repeaters did. Look at that. 1,800 kills. Lost 300. Of course, these skirmishers did really well, 1,900. Yeah. These 20-pounders also did incredibly well. 14-pounders weren't too bad. Anyway. Okay, so now we're gonna have Cold Harbor next. So let's go ahead and put a point into logistics. And what I think I'll do is I can bring all three of my corps, and I think what I will do is I'll have the second and the third acting as kind of like the mainstays of this fight, and then I'll have my first corps be the reinforcements for tomorrow. In any case, speed, reload time, accuracy cover. Let's do this one. Let's get back up to 2,600 men. Kemper did really well. And looks like we can get up to about 2,500 before he doesn't really like that. Hodgson will bump up to 2,600 again. Honestly, I don't really need to put more... like, guns into these batteries, but I do want to bring them back up to full strength for the couple of odd men that they lost. And most of these guys, I am going to just be putting recruits in there, because I want to be saving my veterans for once they get up to like 3-star veterancy. Even though this will hurt some of them pretty bad, like Pender, I think was probably at what, 25, 24. And I mean, honestly, it doesn't hurt him too bad, so I'm going to bring him up to 2,500. And I want to save my veterans for these more specialty units, like my cavalry. So yeah, I'm just going to be restocking these guys for a little bit. Now, I will say these 20 pounders did so well. I'm definitely going to need to put them in one of my other batteries. Oh, Dilger was the one who got hurt, so let's put someone else in here. Let's go with this Pettigrew guy. And put him at 2,500. I think he was at more, but unfortunately, we just kind of take like a lot of negatives with him having no like battle experience, so. Do I have enough Maynards? I do. But also he's not going to be joining the battle, so it doesn't matter. You know, I don't think I had Sullivan in that last fight. Looks like about 1900 we'll do here. And I mean, you'll just have to do. We'll do 1900 here as well. It doesn't hurt his efficiency too bad. Yeah, I feel like there's some units that I don't know that they ever showed up on the battlefield, or maybe they just came so late that they weren't really useful. I'm not sure.
Yes, sir.
I think this Cake used to be a cavalry commander, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I'll put you at 2,600 men. Same here with Mangleton. Forest I'll bring up to 1,000. Okay, who is my best artillery unit? 70, 77, very good. 58, not impressive. 68. I'm gonna make you my other 20-pounder Parrot battery. And I know this artillery is just eating up a lot of a lot of our veterans. There, now we've got 2 howitzers here. We've got these 3-inch guns. Let's bring Lomax back up to 2,600. We'll put Denison at 2,600. And then Trebu also at 2600. Bear. We'll do like that. Olabok. Oh, did Olabok die? Or did he just get wounded? Okay, he's just wounded. Man, that just stinks though. Okay, I'm going to give you
Yes, sir.
that. Do 2700 here. Oh, I skipped right over my 3rd brigade or 3rd division. Let's see, how many men was Leonard at? 2600. We can do that again. Trig is good. Bernie with the Tyler, Texas. Looks like 2000 is a good number for them. Same with Rosser. Sims. I'll put him at 2500 men. Looks like 15 and yeah, 15 here as well. And then last but not least, our 3rd Corps. I'm going to bring you up to 2700 men.
Sir, yes, sir.
And same here, I'll bring you up to 27. Right. We'll do 26. So you can retain your 3-star veterancy. How many veterans do I have? 2000? Okay. Butler we'll do 950 with Butler. Just seems like a nice round number. King we'll leave alone. Rhodes, Anderson, Tolliver. Oh man, Tolliver. Looks like, okay, it looks like most of your damage is from Chickamauga, actually. We'll bring you up to 2500. Logan will bring up to like 850. Do I have enough for another howitzer? No, I do not. I'll just go ahead and throw some extra guns in here. Bump you up to 2500. Same here. Man, Law is another one that just got mauled at Chickamauga, and I've just been trying to bring him up slowly. Let's go 2300
Form line.
and 2300. This is kind of a
Yes,
kind of a
sir.
big brigade. I'm gonna go 18 here and 18 here. And now I want to re-equip their weapons. I want to give my really good shock brigades the Enfield 1853. I think I mentioned this before, but the reason being, it's a little bit better in a firefight, a little worse in melee. And I think our opportunities for going into melee are kind of becoming fewer. So I'd rather them be a little stronger in a firefight, a straight up firefight. Not to mention that we have a ton of these, they're like everywhere. My weaker shock units I will give the Richmond. I mean, honestly though, I have so many 53s, I could just give everyone the 53. I don't think I can give you a better melee weapon. I mean, I could give you the Lamat, but I'd probably rather give that to someone else who's holding these 1861 Remingtons. Okay. These guys are in their 50s, so well, this is another thing where I have so many of the Springfield 1863s that I can just hand them out. So, I mean, I'll do it. I usually like giving my units different weaponry based on how good they are, but I just have so many 1863s, I might as well distribute them. I'll hold off with these guys. I'll just let them hold on to the... Well, I could give them Lorenz. Yeah, the better ones could use Lorenz. Then let's do our second corps with this Springfield. You with the Enfield.
Form line. Sir, yes, sir.
I'm at max reputation. I kind of don't want to spend it just in case. I know in a previous battle, my reputation kind of like overflowed, and I had a lot of spare. So what I'm hoping is that it will just save up all of my excess reputation, and I could spend it all before the next battle, just in case there's some really good stuff there. I'm surprised that you aren't doing better.
Form line.
The Tyler, Texas. How many Lorenz do I have now? Oh, I've got plenty. It also looks like I didn't fix up Warren. Looks like he was about 2,600. Cool. And then last, I think I only need to worry about like the first 3 divisions here, so I do like Siegfried having the the Henry repeater. I thought that was pretty entertaining. Give you 63s. We have enough. Paxton was at 2,500. Richmond. Yeah, let's just give you the infield. And then you as well. Okay, there. Looking good. Swallow. Let's give you the Lamat. Very nice. Let's give you the Maynard, because we have enough. And then, yeah, these guys are really fine. Okay, and then I wanted to give Morris. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead and go into the armory, because I think I'm done. I think I'm done with actually giving the specific weapons out that I wanted to. So let's just buy up any excess. I don't. Here, I'll just buy up some Tarpleys just in case. I'll buy up these revolving carbines. And then let's buy the rest of these Lamats. Buy these Maynards. Buy these, of course. I think we're good here. And last but not least, we'll take these howitzers and these guys. And I think we're good here. Okay. Well, next time we'll be playing Cold Harbor. Also, just a quick note. I think when we first came into this, the Overland campaign, I think their army size was like up to like 130,000, and we have just whittled it down over the course of this campaign. And I mean, they're not replenishing enough to really be a threat. So yeah, next time, Cold Harbor. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All these things help me out, and I would appreciate it. See you in the next video.